My field is special education, or maybe it's neurodiversity or inclusion, or in some languages even defectology. The words we use to describe education that goes beyond the normal indicates how we view children who deviate from the norm. So, whose words should we be using? In my study, I let children with problematic school experiences describe what their journey through school looked like. What was it like for them being the problematic child? And also, how were they viewed by the people around them, the normal, the majority? One central point that almost all of them make is that they were misunderstood. Their way of being and behaving were misinterpreted by people around them. And one example of this is eye contact. Please take just a few seconds to think about what conclusions you drew from me not looking at you for the first part of this speech. A few seconds. When I Google eye contact, I find that eye contact means that you're attentive and engaged. But imagine now that I am autistic, and eye contact for me is so exhausting that I cannot remain attentive and engaged while maintaining eye contact. But I will look attentive. And this is also what these children learned. They learned to look as if they were all of those things that were expected of them, at the cost of them actually engaging and learning. And then the picture. 2 of the children in my study described themselves as stars that the school wanted to force into square holes. So there is hope. They have changed the perspective to look at the square expectations as the problem. The question that remains is, are we willing to challenge our own rigid interpretations and our own discomfort and be able to view these children as stars in their own right rather than as failed squares that needs to be fixed? And one step towards this, one thing we can do is actually listening to their stories. Thank you.